Hi people, welcome to a workout, and it's week 3 already, yeah, day 1, and it's back and biceps, and we're going to train with the old Spemby. Now, the last time I did a workout I had these exercises where I did the squats with the pull downs, yeah, and I didn't really like how it was going because the two exercises were quite repetitive because they repeated themselves later on in program. So I'm swapping them out, and I'm going to do instead push-outs from the front for the first warm-up set and push-outs from the back. So off we go. First warm-up set, got 2 Spemby springs on. So drop the elbows and push straight out as it says to there. 1. Get in a stance. I'll explain the Eugene Sandow stance. Heels facing inwards, feet facing outwards. Yep, tense the glutes, tense the quads, tense the abs. Bend down slightly until the hamstrings kick in and hold that stance. So you should feel your abs, glutes, quads, hamstrings all tensing, and then off you go. Remember to breathe. And that does all across your shoulders, across top of your chest, across top of your back. It does the whole circumference. Right, if we go set 2. That really is a fantastic exercise for really knuckling down on the back. It gets all the minor muscles inside the back that you wouldn't normally hit, yeah. And it's a superb exercise. Right, set 3. Legs are aching after over day. I can really feel them. So it's starting to work now. Body's getting tricked into thinking it's working harder than what it actually is. 10. If you get angled quite right on them and push out at the right angle, yeah, the sweet spot, it really does hurt everywhere. It gets your rear delts as well. Now, next exercise, this is another swap out because it was too repetitive last time, so it's behind now. So take it behind as backs, get the stance correct, take it in and out. Just a quick tip on this. When you get to this position, what I'm in now, allow the spring to leave the body yeah, and what it does is it just squeezes those back muscles more. But be careful, keep it under control, it'll snap out. But if you just keep it close to the body, touching body when you do that, it doesn't get as much of a squeeze. So yeah, basically what I'm on about is, you get the spring just below the traps, just below on the shoulders there in the centre. You squeeze in, the spring's touching the body, the whole movement, and then you squeeze out, and on the outward, as soon as you hit out, allow the spring to move a bit away from your body, so your arms go a little bit back, then you get more squeeze then. Right, set 2. That last set. That's a nice exercise for training shoulder stability. I've got a damaged shoulder, as I keep going on about, and you all know, yeah. What I've noticed about that exercise, it really does sort the stability out, and it feels like it's working and gets it nice and warmed up for the chins to come. Right people, next exercise up is chin-ups or pull-ups, whatever you want to call them, and last time I did 7, 6 and 6. So this time I've got to do 8, 7 and 7. So I've got the green and black band on, see what I can do. So that was an 8. Quite a comfortable 8 at that as well actually, so this shoulder is definitely improving. Yeah, because that's a big thing of mine. I can't do chin-ups because of this shoulder, so I struggled last week on such a small amount. I didn't struggle this week, so things are moving in the right direction at last. Right, set 2, so I've got to do 7 now, yeah. Now, because I'm feeling good, I could do more. But this workout's not designed to do that. It's designed to keep creeping up in increments, yeah. Because believe it or not, your body does fall for it. If you jump up too much because you feel good, then you'll hit a plateau. So ignore the fact that you feel good and you want to do even more. No, jump up into little increments, and those little increments mount up over time and they confuse the body into growing, yeah. But if you go from there to there, you'll find you'll get stuck. And that's the beauty about this workout. It takes a long time to get stuck, but before you know it, you've progressed a lot, either in reps or weight. So I got 6 last time, and now I'm going to get 7. Off we go. You probably noticed I'm trying to get my head well over that bar, yeah, because I'm trying to really squeeze the muscles that are weakened at the back. I've seen it in the past, a lot of people do chin-ups wrong. I've done chin-ups wrong in the past where I've pulled with un shoulders, squeezed up, yeah, try to curl it out, you know, with every last breath. Your shoulders have got to be drawn down, yeah, and as you're drawn down, you've got to pull right over the bar. Otherwise you get lazy, you just end up doing head-ups instead of chin-ups. Right, so we're on to the last set. I've got to do 7 again, and they're feeling really comfortable. So pull the shoulders back. I said pull the shoulders back then, I should have said pull the shoulders down, I do apologise. Right, next exercise, got the Bull Worker Classic, got the yellow spring in there. Last week I did 170, so I've set the mark onto 175. Now because of the length of my arms I'm struggling to get there, well that's my excuse. So off we go, it's a lat pull. Get these centred. They're both centred now, yeah. Off we go. And count. 7. Ooh. Now this shoulder's fine, and then the lat, this lat's not so fine. It's struggling to pull it, but the good news is it's managing it just. But yeah, that's another increment, that's another increase. Right, next set. I made a mistake on the last set, I held it for 7 seconds, it's supposed to be 10. Right, so off we go. I'm going to really struggle, I think. Go. Just managed it. Just managed it, yeah. That does all your tops of your backs of your muscles and your rear delts. It does all that strip across. If you imagine the centre of your delts, right across your back, it does all that there. Good movement. Right, so I've got my back to you so you can see exactly what it does. I'm going to do the pull again, yeah. Wow, did you see them love handles? I need to get rid of them. Yeah, I've let them go, haven't I, over the last 12 months. If you see the picture 12 months ago, it's a sad story. But listen, I've been injured, as you know. And what do you do when you're injured? Feel sorry for yourself and eat rubbish. That's what I do. Right, archers. So, yellow spring. Last time I did them I were on 235. So now I shoved the mark up to 240 and I've got away with that. That's an increment of 5. And off we go. So, pull to that mark, push with the left arm, pull with the right arm. Hit the mark and count. 10. Now on that exercise I can feel this shoulder strengthening up. Big style, yeah. So I'm quite impressed with that. So things are happening. See if I can hit that mark this time. Push out with this arm, right out, and then pull with this. It might not be able to do it. This might be the side I struggle with. Count. Yep, I'm really pleased with that. This muscle that's been struggling and poorly for so long has started to get a clue as to what it's doing, has started to fire up. I felt it halfway through that then. Yeah, it's been asleep for a long time, that muscle. I don't know what's been up with it, but it's fixed, it's getting there, and I'm well chuffed with that. Right, set 2. Left arm pull, some 240. Just keep pulling and hold. Ah, 10 seconds. Right arm pull. 10 seconds, yeah. Now when you do this exercise, it's as important to push that shoulder right out as it is to pull this lat right back. Simply because what you do is you create space in the joint, in the shoulder, but what you also do, you strengthen the muscle enough to hold that space. And that's important for when you're relaxed, yeah. Because you don't want that space to close in your shoulder, that's where you get all the problems, yeah. So training the muscle to hold that space will rectify that problem over time, yeah. And I find that it's working brilliantly with me. This, if you use it correctly, is a great rehabilitation machine, yeah. But if you use it incorrectly, it can also be a machine that damages your joint, so you've got to really train properly with it, yeah. And it's something that I'm still getting to grips with. Right piece of kit. Right, last set. So left arm pull, we're on 240. Push out, keep pulling. Hit that mark and count. Ten. Felt that, really felt that, yeah. That's the good thing about the bull workout, it tires you out really quickly, yeah. It's not like any other form of training. Push out, pull. Wow, I nearly lost that completely halfway through that. Yeah, that's how tired these little rotator cuff muscles have got, yeah, because it really does hit the rotators as well. If you haven't got weak rotators, you won't notice, you'll just train lats. But when you've got weak rotators, you'll notice straight away with that because they just can't hold it. And that's what you're strengthening up when you do this exercise, and that's why I've included it, yeah, because I need rehabilitation. Right, you remember week 1 when I said this workout would get really hard really quickly? Well, I've reached that point now with the 4 Spendy springs. Last week I did 3, now I'm on to 4, and it's a big jump. So off we go. This is where we start probably going into the reps and trying to increase the rep range rather than the weight range. Off we go. Using Sandow stance, tense the abs, tense the glutes, tense the quads, tense the hamstrings. Six. Oh, 6. I want to go for one more. No, 6 it is. 6 it is because I don't want to lose form. Yeah, and they they were quite good after all that. Yeah, I really felt them, and it's really kicking in now. Right, set 2. So I've chalked up again. And the benchmark's 6. So off we go. Get a good strong stance, tense those legs. So you'll notice there what I did to get through those reps. A good strong pull, yeah, explosive pull, but then a slow retraction, yeah, and that just builds you up on the negative, and that's how you build up on those. You don't want to be pulling with momentum, but you do want to be, as the springs get heavier, you do want to be doing an explosive pull, yeah. A little tiny pull all the way through just won't cut it. When you're hitting these springs, it needs to be explosive, yeah. But the negative needs to be slow and controlled, and that's what'll get you strong, yeah. It's not the pull that'll get you strong, it's the retraction under tension that will get you strong. Right, set 3. So this is a 20-week program, people, yeah, and I'm 3 weeks into it and it's just started to feel like a real workout, yeah. So let that sink in. I'm only 3 weeks into a 20-week workout. Starting to feel this already, yeah. This is why you start easy, because it still mounts up. And I've got another 17 weeks to go. That's including rest weeks, right? But it's still not nice. Off we go. 6 is the benchmark. Powerful pull. Slow retraction. Wowzers, I'm feeling that back now. In fact, I'm going to turn round and do one from the back and show you what it looks like. Right people, ignore the lavandles, I will get rid of those within 3 months. So off we go, this is what it looks like from the back. So this is where we move on to front pull now. If you remember last week, I got 4, so I'm going for 5 this week. Like I say, we go up in increments, whether it be weights or reps. So we're aiming for 5 now instead of 4. Felt strong on them, felt really strong on them. Right, step 2, so we're going for 5 again. Oh, they really kick in them now, yeah, they really hurt. And they hit every single muscle right across your back, unbelievable. So just on the off chance that there's any of you lot out there that's never trained and you've just hit your first plateau, you're wanting to know how to get over it, you get over it by doing your 1 reps increments at a time, yeah. So if you get 4 reps on 1 week, you go for 5 reps the week after, yeah, and you just increase it by 1 rep each time you train, yeah, and that's how you get over plateaus when you're stuck on a weight. He says, I'm going for 5. And this is where you know you're training, when you start to pull faces like you're on the toilet, which I'm probably about to do on this last set. Off we go. Get a really good grip, it really is hurting now. That's the face. 5. And that's the face you pull when you're training, yeah. You know you're really training then. Right, so we're on to bicep curls now, 3 springs. Now last week I was stuck on 5 reps. And it was because this shoulder wasn't able to hold the form, the weak shoulder. So we're going for 6 now. Full stretch. Six. And it is actually hurting in there a little bit, but it's able to hold it. 6 on here now. Full stretch. Six. Right, set 2. Off we go. Left arm, weak shoulder. Get it set. Try and keep it set. Bad news is, it hurts a bit. Good news is, it's getting better. It's getting stronger. It's able to hold itself at last. I've been able to do that for quite a while. Right arm. Nice. Third and final set. So we're going for 6. Ooh, it's not like a barbell curl. The tension's constantly on. Yeah, there's no give. Nice and slow for lasting. Yes. Nice. Right, so it's the last exercise of tonight's workout and we're doing bicep curls bull worker style. So last week I was on 205 yellow spring. This week it's 210. So we're going to do the bicep curl. So basically it's a curl that way and a pull that way, yeah, at the same time. Ish. So off we go. Get that there, keep it there and curl into it. And hold it. Ten seconds. Yep. And then swap arms. So hold this there, curl into it. Nice, it's getting hard now in this workout, it's just getting sweet. Right, set 2. Make sure we're on right mark, which we are. Curl into it. 10 seconds, swap arms. Second set over and done with. Right, last set of the night. And I'm glad. Because I'm feeling it even though I look fresh as a daisy. You know what I mean? Can't help that. Right. Yep, off we go. Big squeeze. 10 seconds. Last arm of the night. Pull down, big squeeze. And let go. Ooh. And that concludes tonight's workout, yeah. Back and biceps. See the lats and the buys? Yep, it's all coming on good. Yeah, it's all coming on good. The most muscular, let's see what happens there. Oh, it's coming on. All I need to do is lose a bit of lard, but keep the muscle, yeah. And this time, I'll get there, yeah. Get diet on par, get the workout on par, yeah. 3 months, I'll look like a different person, yeah. You wait and see, yeah. Anybody that thinks you can't build muscle at home with this kind of equipment, you're wrong, and I'm going to prove it. Keep training.